I am going to start the assignment how to video for technical communication for technicians, and my name is Anharpreet Singh. I am with my three groupmates, Ashwin Kohli, Isha and Bhavi. Our task is to open the PC and extend its RAM and processor to its maximum power so that we can use the PC, which I will start this video by introducing all the items and tools used to accomplish our task. So here is the screwdriver which I will be using to open the computer, its motherboard, processor and all the other things. And this is the anti-static wrist strap to avoid all the electric shocks so that any damage to motherboard can't be occurred. And here is the thermal compound. We will use it on processor, which is an i7 processor, Intel i7 7th generation. And currently this CPU is having Intel i3 processor. And one more thing, we will upgrade this RAM. It is a 4 gigabytes of RAM, and this PC is already having 4 gigabytes of RAM, and we will upgrade it to 8 gigs, like having 2 RAM sticks in this. And this is alcohol compound which we will be using to clean the processor. I'm going to open this PC. The first step is to unscrew these screws. There are 2 screws, one, and this is the another one. I will now open the lid. These are the internal components. This is the power cable which is attached with the power supply. I am going to detach it from the motherboard. These are the SATA cables with optical drive and hard drive. I am going to detach them also. And at the last, this is the network interface card which is used for the giving display to the monitor. I am going to open its screw and detach it from the motherboard. So just pull this network interface card out. Here is the network interface card. The motherboard is kept with the cabinet by 8 screws. I have to just disconnect the 8 screws from the motherboard to remove the motherboard.
Hi, my name is Ashwin Kohli, and I will continue from this. Now I will remove this fan, like this heat sink, from the processor, and then I'll change the processor to a new i7 processor. Then I'll put it back. So to remove this fan from the processor, these are 4 screws which hold this fan to the processor. So we have to remove rotate all these screws to the clockwise direction. Then after pulling these 4 screws up, and this fan will detach it from the motherboard and then put it aside. So then we'll pull this socket lever away from it, and then we'll remove this socket plate from it, and then we'll use a thumbs and index finger to pull this CPU out. And this is an i5 processor. Always make sure not to touch these pins, and we'll keep it aside. And we'll pick up a new processor. So for aligning the CPU, we have to make sure that these little cutout like brackets will go into this position. And also to double verify, there is a triangle on the top. There is a little triangle on the top of the CPU. It will go in this place, in this triangle place. So we'll just put it there, and it will we do not need to put any pressure on the top. We just put it there, and it will fit gently. Make sure do not put pressure on the top, because there are little pins on the CPU. So then we'll close this load bracket and then we'll just close it back. So now we'll take this new thermal compound. So this thermal compound is used to prevent any overheating. So we'll put a little just a drop of thermal compound onto the processor. Yeah, and then
Hi, myself Bhavik Asudarya, and I will continue this video by putting back the heatsink in the CPU and extending the RAM from 4 gigabytes to 8 gigabyte, because having the more RAM will increase the productivity and can extend the power, so we can do more the things in the less time. So now we will continue. So this is all the heatsink or the fan that I got out from the CPU. So we need to clean this thermal compound. So once again I have to take some of the alcohol in the tissue paper, and I have to clean like this with the gently pressing or the pressure. So now we will put this fan back to the original position and make sure the wire is aligned with the shortest length where we have put this wire back. So we have to push down this all the 4 locks to the CPU, and for making the lock with the CPU we have to make we have to rotate this screw to the anti-clockwise direction. Till now I have upgraded the processor from i3 to i7, and we are remaining with extending the RAM from 4 GB to 8 GB. So here we have the 2 channel called channel A and channel B. The channel B is nearer to the power socket, and inside the channel A we have the DIMM1, the DIMM0 for the blue color, and same with the channel B. So we have to put this new memory chip of the 4 gigabits in the channel B of DIMM1. So we have to make sure that this cutout meets this requirement over the CPU. So we have to put and gently force towards downward, and these are the 2 locks. So we have to make that lock, and we can hear the sound of.
Hi, my name is Isha. So now I'll put this motherboard back in this. So there are 8 screws which hold this motherboard. So I'm now just throwing them. These are the SATA connectors. So I'm connecting this from motherboard to the hard disk. And the other one from motherboard to the optical drive. This is 24-pin power connector, so I'm just plugging it into the motherboard, and this provides electricity to the motherboard. This is the fan connector, so I'm plugging it here, and this is the other power cable, and this goes here. This is the external Ethernet port, and this goes here. And this one is network interface card, and this goes in the blue one. I just need to screw it up. And the other one. So basically I have put all the things back on the places, and all the connectors back into their plugs. So now I'm just closing the lid. And screwing it back.
That's it for now. In this video we discuss how to extend the RAM and how to upgrade the processor, and we done our best. And if you have any question or suggestion, then let us know for our better quality. Thank you for watching this video.